Welcome back to Manhack. Today we are diving into one of the OWASP top 10s, that is cryptographic failures. This is how weak encryption and bad security practices expose passwords, data, and entire systems. And in this video, I'll show you a real lab where we crack passwords in seconds. So, what is cryptographic failure? Cryptographic failure happens when sensitive data is not properly protected. So basically, we are using weak or broken encryption or poor implementation practices in applications and missing protections. Due to this, what can be exposed? So the following data may be exposed: passwords, credit card details, personal data, and even session tokens. The common mistakes that developers make that lead to the exposure are storing passwords in plain text, using weak hashing algorithms such as MD5 or SHA-1, not implementing HTTPS, and not using salting. So, when we go with the comparison of weak versus strong security, MD5 no salt example fast hashing are weak hashing algorithms, while strong algorithms include bcrypt, argon 2, salted passwords, and slow hashing. So, what is the real world impact of this vulnerability? The LinkedIn breach, which exposed millions of passwords, Adobe breach, which was due to weak encryption and it led to leaked data, Facebook, plain text passwords were stored. How attackers break it? Basically, attackers get the leaked hashes and they try to identify the hash type, and then they use the tools such as John the Ripper and Hashcat, and they basically can crack the passwords. So the key concept here is encryption does not lead to bad security, but bad cryptography means no security. So we need to be very careful while using cryptography. So how to use it? These are the basically the ways we have already discussed. So let's go into the real practicality of this right now. So I have this hash file right here. We just scat out the hash. Yeah. So now just type in the command hash ID. So it stands for hash identifier. Once you hit enter, it will get into a loop. Just paste the copied hash. And you can see in the top, it's saying MD2, MD5, MD4. We'll just go with the hit and trail. So usually it will be the top three only. Just Control C to exit that. First, let's try with MD2. So it's not taking that. Let's go with MD5. Yes, so when we hit with MD5, we can see that we are getting this password of admin123. If you want to see it more clearly, you can just use this command, John. So it's giving it over here itself. Yes, so this is the password. So that's what when you use a weak hashing algorithm such as MD5, it can easily be broken. You might feel okay, this is very complex, but it is not as complex as it seems. Let's try one more lab. I found this lab from TryHackMe. So you can see that secure document viewer. So there is some encrypted document, but when we inspect the website more deeper, we can see that they are already exposing the algorithm that is being used. So they are also exposing their key also, which is a fixed key. We can just head over to CyberChef and just paste this. I just put this to GPT, so it just said that due to these slashes, first there might be base 64. So I just used from base 64. And later on, when I searched more, it said that it is related to AES. So this ECB is related to AES. as they have said encryption mode, right? So if you just search what is ECB in encryption, you will get that it is related to ES spaces, and this should be raw. Should take some time. Okay, this should not be hex. This should be UTF. So you can see the output is going on. Okay, so now you can see that confidential. We got the password and we got the flag. You can just submit that, and yeah, we're done. So that's it. That's OWASP top 10 cryptographic failures. Now you have seen how weak cryptography leads to real world breaches. And in the next episode, we'll dive into injection attacks, specifically with a real SQL injection lab.